All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Also, peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world is pushing out the truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. I'm the brother Karatazai here out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. Going into the lesson, the topic being, be men in understanding, roughly paraphrasing, and, first and foremost, I always want to say I'm speaking to myself as well. When put certain lessons on wax, on the YouTube platform, the majority of the time, we are speaking to ourselves as well as the ministry. All right. So, the Lord requires us to grow. When you've been in this thing for a certain amount of time, the Lord never wants you at that same level. You have to increase in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and faith, in the being a brother, on all levels, man. We have to grow. All right. So without further ado, I'm just going to grab a couple of scriptures and Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to start off in Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Mashiach. So like it says, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, until a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach. You see? So, we're working for, the perfecting of the saints. It says, so we all come in the unity of faith and knowledge of the Son of the Most High, which is who? Yahweh Shai. Until a perfect man, because Yahweh Shai was perfect. And we should, we try to embody, the way that Yahweh Shai, lived his life, when, he was in the body of Yahweh Shai. All right. And we try to walk, as him, and Yahweh Shai grew. He grew in faith, he grew in humility, and that's why he's that perfect example, man. All right. So our understanding, it can't continue to be, as babes, man, as little kids. All right. So certain things, that we know that we should be doing, brothers shouldn't have to tell us to do certain things, man. All right. Brothers shouldn't have to tell us, every little thing, because we already know what we should be doing. All right. So it says, till we all come in the unity of faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, until a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach. It says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. You see, and that's why, a lot of these guys get tossed to and fro with the doctrine, because they're not following, the example that Yahweh Shai has set before them. All right. One minute you believe in this and the next minute you believe in that, that shows that you're not being a follower of Yahweh Shai, man. All right. But it says, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness. So you getting caught. All right. But, if you, stick to the path that the Lord laid before you, by starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and you continue, to listen and watch videos and study, then you will understand that it can't be no other truth besides this. All right. Salakia. It says, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which the head, even Hamashiach. You see, so from here, I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 11. And it says, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things, man. All right? So this is an example of, how we're supposed to put away, with certain things that we're doing as we continue in the truth, man. Because at a certain period of time, our understanding, our the knowledge that we're gaining, we're supposed to stop doing certain things. For example, after, a certain period of time, that you're in the truth, you shouldn't be brothers shouldn't be having to tell you to, get to camp, or, hold posts or hold signs at camp, because it's like, it almost becomes, second nature, or to, get the prayers or whatever the case may be. We have to put away certain childish things, man. All right. Let me see if it has any edification on this word child here. Yep. It's G3516. In the Greek is Nepios. It's like a Nepios. And it says an infant, a little child, a minor not of age. It says a metaphor or comparison. It says childish, untaught, or unskilled. You see? And if you've been listening, to the doctrine, to the corrections that, our apostles and elders, have been giving us, then you really not untaught, or you're not unskilled. All right? But certain childish things, that we do, we have to put an end to it, man. Because the spirit is tightening down. We're at the end of the end. Things is kicking off. War is brewing. So any little schisms or mistakes can ultimately cause us our lives, man. All right? And that's really at the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? So we have to continue, to shed away that childish nature, man. All right? The getting in your feelings and, not wanting anybody to say anything to you. All of that has to be, really done away with. All right? And so I'm going to reread this again. I'm going to grab one more and I'm going to go ahead and close out. So this is 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. All right, so from there, I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 20. And it says, brethren, be not children in understanding. Howbeit in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men. You see? So the scripture tells us to be, but in understanding be men. But in the knowledge of evil, be children. Meaning don't do it, man. Don't do certain things because we have the knowledge of it. All right, but in understanding be men. We not, in this thing for our parents, your moms to hold your hand and guide you the whole way. All right, that's not what the Lord requires us, is requiring us what to do. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson, was edifying. I just wanted to briefly touch on that. Like I said, I'm speaking to myself as well, because the Lord is, requiring us all to grow, man. All right. So the Lord willing, it was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out by giving all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Rechakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Till the next time I say shalom.